everyone. All right, I'm gonna wait until I see a few people jump on and then I'll get started so I can make sure it's working. Oh, see someone. All right, I'll go ahead and start. So when people watch the replay, no need to be on repeat. I'm Ashley Chamberlain. I'm a Duchess from Missouri. Something that I want to touch on when I say that I'm from Missouri is I'm from a town of about 3,000 people, so very small. And I think a lot of what I've learned is because being in that very rural area, I've had to learn tips and tricks for how to branch out to really make this business work. So let's see, I've been in SeneGence since October 2016, so about 2 years. I have 3 kids. I was an ex-teacher. Now I do this full-time. So I laid out what I'm going to do in 10 steps. I think that's the teacher in me. So get out a pen and a paper, take these 10 steps, put it somewhere where you can see it, and try to implement these on your daily, weekly routine. Hi guys. So now I'm seeing you jump on. Okay. A little bit more about me, just as we wait for some people to come on. I've earned 2 lip strips, and what else? Oh, nude pink, that's my favorite too. I've earned 2 lip strips, Emerald for PV and sponsoring. So I hope that these tips and tricks can really help you to up your PV. So I'm going to talk about how you can get 5,000 PV or more a month through trust within your company or your customers, and also follow-ups with your customer. So a lot of you probably do these things that I'm going to talk about, but maybe something that I say will like nip you in the butt to really get going with it or spark some new interest for you. So here we go. Let's go ahead and start. Nothing is worse than working hard, making a post on Facebook or a post on Instagram or having a demo and trying to sell something and then nothing comes out of that. This business is more than just here's what I sell, here's what I sell, here's what I sell. It takes a whole plethora of things put together for someone to buy something from you. Just posting a couple times a day or a couple times a week is not going to do it. It takes an entire list of 10 things that I hope that will work for you to really get this going. So let's start with number 1, customer service. Some things that I feel like really work and things that I do is I'm always available. And I know sometimes that's hard. You have 3 kids, you have a husband, and it's busy, but I feel like I'm always available. I never make people wait for a message more than a day. And then I'm personal, and I think this is huge. We'll touch on this in a minute, but I pay attention to what all of my customers are doing in the real world, on their Facebook world, on their Instagram world, and if they send me a message about something, the first thing I'm going to say to them is, hey, I saw your Christmas tree, it was really pretty. Yes, I can help you. Facial resurfacer will help with blah, 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 blah. I mentioned something that's going to keep, let them know that I see them, that I know what's going on in their life. So staying personal, and I'm going to touch on that again in a minute. I always answer people's questions completely, and sending them graphics really, really helps. So if someone says, I am interested, I want a pink eyeshadow, I will say, well, this is going to be more than an eyeshadow for you. This can also double as a blush, and it's also anti-aging, and it's budge proof. And then I'll send a smudge proof video of me with the eyeshadow and then a picture of a description about the blush. I want to give them more information so they see, okay, it's more than just an eyeshadow, it's very versatile. So I provide them with knowledgeable information. So this is where researching your products and knowing them front to back is going to help. Something big that I always do is I'm always very thankful in this is Instagram, my Facebook group, and even on my personal page, because I want my personal Facebook page to reflect that I sell SeneGence. I want people to know when they look at each what I do. So in person and all of the social media platforms, I'm very thankful. So something that I do, and I know a lot of us do also, are like monthly participation. So you can go in your Facebook group and see who your top contributors are. I will make a little post thanking them and give them each 10% off. And then on top of that, I'll send them a private message. Thank you for helping my business. Here's 10% off to use this month, giving them something like a little more personal. Hi guys, I see all my friends jumping on. Okay, so that's that. Oh, more shout outs. So this is all within customer service and thanking your customers. Shout outs all of the time. Thanking people for their orders. If they send me a picture or a little message of how much they loved a product, I will then post that into my group so people can really see that that they love the products. And then something that I just started was like a customer spotlight, and every Monday I pick a customer, I get their picture, and before that I send them questions like, what's your favorite Synergens product, what's your favorite Ashley's Cinetip. I ask them like 4 questions, and I do a customer spotlight. So it's all about them, and then people can learn and see what people of different ages, whatever, love. And then that's also just another way to help with your customer service. Packaging, which I know we all do this. I always put a handwritten note in there that's very personal. Of course, how you package your products is going to help, because they could just buy something from the box store or Sephora, and it's not going to be as customizable and personal as you can make it. You're making it easy for them. They can just message you and get products mailed right to them. So having a cute wrapping, having a note in there, all of that is really going to make them feel special and want to buy more from you. Getting $1 little gifts, whether it's makeup brushes, makeup bags, just sticking little things in there. I mean, people go crazy over something that's just $1. So all of those things to really help with your customer service and making them feel like they can order from you for the rest of your life, that you're going to be doing this forever, and they can buy these things from you forever, and you love and appreciate them. Your buying from you is better than buying from a store, is basically what I say to myself a lot. Okay, number 2, create a family atmosphere in my Facebook group. And I'm just gonna barely touch on this because this can go on forever, but you wanna post more than just sales in your group. Think of about 2 or 3 other things that you are good at, or that you enjoy, or your hobbies. So for instance, maybe it could be fashion or recipes or fitness, or your kids, whatever it is. You can what am I trying to say? You can like test this. So you can like maybe post something about fashion and see if you get interaction, or maybe post something about your kids and see if you get interaction. So I tested out 4 or 5 different things before I found that my daughter doing little makeup videos and fashion posts were the only other things that my customers liked. So now I'm gonna add that stuff in. People know on Mondays to come and watch my daughter do Mondays with Monroe, or they know that they can come there to see something about the latest fashion. So you want to draw them into your group for other things other than selling them the best makeup and skincare. Something else big to create this atmosphere in our family, because I will put this list in the comments when I'm done. I'll get you this list of the 10. So we're in creating an atmosphere. You want to ask their opinions. People love when you ask their opinions. They feel like they're part of the community, and that also helps your Facebook algorithms. And when you're doing live videos, shout out to those people, and if you know something that just maybe happened to go on in their life, mention that. They want to be involved in your group. My favorite color is Goddess too. Okay, so that was number 2. Number 3, stay social on social media. So I think this is a big one. Something that I strive to do is be consistent in all platforms of my social media and doing live videos. They have helped me so much, and here are a few reasons about it. I post daily. I don't miss a day of posting. That's not always a sales post, but I do not miss one single day. Whether that's my Facebook group, Instagram, or my personal page, or all 3, I'm always posting in those. I want people to remember me. When they think lipstick, I want them to think of me. So even if it's a picture of my kids out seeing Santa or anything, I want to be eyes on me on social media, so they know when they're out shopping, oh, I need a blush, maybe they'll think of me instead of going to the Clinique counter and buying it. So I want eyes on me on social media, and that was hard for me at first because before SeneGence, I wasn't very like public on social media, but now I've learned that it's full circle. So you need that full circle. And just like Joni just said in her video, you need to stay consistent and not taking those breaks, because once you take those breaks from posting, you fall out of it. So I post often in all platforms. Not all sales, of course. I always comment back, and I make conversations if people comment to me. I don't let comments go unspoken. I want them to know that I see it and that I'm listening to them. And then going live is important because people want to see the products on you, and I'm going to talk about this too. They can see all over Facebook and Instagram before and afters of people, but when it is shown on you and how it looks on you and how easy it is for you to apply and how it doesn't smudge on you, then they know that you have it, you use it, you believe in it, and then they will buy it. Okay, number 4, daily follow-ups and then upselling. So briefly, I check in on at least a customer every day, and it can be as easy as if I'm scrolling through Facebook and they posted about their kids or something, I'll just click on their name and send them, hey, I hope you're loving your stuff. I always check in on them. I make Sundays, and I try to tell this to my team too. On Sundays, I say make that your customer check-in day. So pick 5 or 10 customers and check in on them. So checking in on them can literally be one sentence. Hi, I hope you're loving your facial resurfacer. Let me know when you're ready to get the climate control to go on after that. What I did right there was upselling, which I know we've had videos about this. But when I check in on someone, I am specific to what they got, and then I upsell or I recommend something that's gonna go with it. Or if I'm not sure, like maybe they just picked a Lipson's color, I'll think about that person and I'll say, okay, well, I see them and they always wear blush, so I'm gonna say, I think you would really love a blush, because I connected that to them because I know that that's something that they like. So upselling, checking in on customers is huge, and if you are not checking in on your customers, they might not be using something correctly, and what if they hate it? What if then they go and tell all of their friends, hey, I don't like the foundation because when I put it on, it didn't have any coverage. Well, you're supposed to tell them you need a really dense brush and you need to tap on your foundation for full coverage. If you're not telling them how to use the product, then they won't love it. So this is how checking in on customers really works, and it's so important. If you so say it's a day and I haven't had any sales, I'll go and check in on 5 or 10 of my customers, and I have 3 or 4 sales right off the bat. They want your help. They want to know that you are thinking of them. They trust you. So checking in on your customers is extremely important, and that can easily be a 30-second sentence to send them. Okay, number 5. And if you missed some of these, I'm gonna put all of them in the comments and then you can rewind. Number 5, talking to everyone that I can in person about what I do and having confidence with that approach. So this is something that I do, and people that I'm with laugh at me a lot, but if I go somewhere, so remember I told you I live in a very, very small town. So when I get a chance to leave this town, I take advantage of, I'm not leaving Target until I tell 2 people about what I do. Or I'm not leaving this restaurant until I tell the waitress what I do and I leave her a book. So I make little goals for myself when I'm out in public, because what's better than showing these products than showing them in person? You can only do so much over social media, and in person is huge. So of course you're gonna have your stripes on, you're gonna have your face on, you're gonna have your bag with you with everything you need to, your wow bag with everything you need to show them. So for instance, say it's Target. I will walk past the makeup line, and I've done this so many times, and now I have customers from it, and I know some of you are gonna say that this is so weird, but try it, it works. So if someone's looking at foundation, I'll walk up to them and I'll be like, hey, I sell this foundation, you should try it, and I tell them about it. I give them a beauty book, and then I do the old trick that I learned a long time ago. On the front of that beauty book, I have a Post-it note. I make them write their phone number on that Post-it note and give it back to me. I'm not gonna leave Target makeup aisle without getting their contact information. So when I leave there, I can message them and make sure that they get that foundation. Better yet, get your phone out and put them right in your Facebook group right then. Because then you see their name, you can message them, you can tag them in a post about foundation, there's the sale. So take that, tell me how you do with it. I think that that's a great tip. And maybe you guys do that all of the time because you are in a place where you have tons of people all of the time. But since I don't, I have to make time for me to really meet and wow people in person. And I don't go anywhere without doing it. And if you are like nervous to do this, I think giving yourself a goal, okay, I'm not gonna leave here until I tell someone about what I do, will really help. And people want to hear about these products, and most people haven't heard of them, or if they have, they've heard of LipSense and they don't know that we have an entire line of anti-aging, budge-proof cosmetics and skincare. So when I tell them what I do, I never say I sell LipSense because that's usually what's on my hand. I sell a full line of cosmetics that are anti-aging, budge-proof, and skincare. So something like that. You make sure you're just telling everyone everywhere you go what you do because they want to know about it. Okay. Number 6, show your face. I kind of talked about this a little bit, but in order for your customers to know you, to like you, to trust you, they need to know your voice, see your face. This is where going live is very beneficial because the more they can see your face and they can hear you, they believe in the products and they believe in you and they build that trust with you, which is what's going to make them buy from you. So this is where going live is very important. It's going to make your algorithm go up. This is where you can also increase those sales because it's going to make people feel some sort of emotion because you're going to do like a budge-proof video. You're going to show them that this doesn't move. Well, now they're going to be like, okay, she kept saying it was budge-proof and it was waterproof, but look at her, she just dunked her head in a bowl of water. So you're showing them these products and that they really work. There are so many direct sales companies, so many ads out there nowadays. Yours needs to be different. They want to see the products on you. Do a before and after of you wearing tinted moisturizer and not wearing tinted moisturizer. Do a before and after of you with eye illuminator, not eye illuminator. They want to see it on you, and those testimonial pictures are what's going to sell it. So be taking pictures of yourself. Ask your clients to take pictures. Before I give a skincare starter set or skincare to someone, I always say, will you please take a before picture and send it to me? I won't do anything with it, but let's just save it. And then in 3 weeks later, they're like, oh my gosh, my skin's changed. I'm so glad you made me take that picture. Well, then I have an awesome before and after picture to use. Okay. 7, know your customers and keep track of them. So I know there's so many ways for people to keep track of what, I have Flygirl on. I know there's lots of different ways for people to keep track of their customers. I am old school and like to write it, and I have a note card for every customer so I can keep track. Get to know what they do for a living, their life, what their life's like, what they enjoy, what products they love, what products they don't love, and most importantly, what their skin's like and what skin problems they have and what insecurities they may have about their skin. So then, when I have these people in mind and I do a specific post, or a specific promotion, or a specific like set, like I like to offer, I mean, we all probably do this, but like 5-minute face bundles, or mom 2-minute face bundle, or something like that. I can tag some of those people in it to show them, like, hey, I know you would really like this 5-minute mom face. So I tag them in it. If I know I'm having a sale, maybe I'll send them a private message if I know it's something that they're gonna like. So then again, it's being personal, sending them a direct message, and they remember that I remember what they love, what they don't love, and things about their life. That goes all around to keeping it personal. 8, so making it fun. So I like to always make little package deals, which is kind of what I just talked about. So like 2-minute get ready in the car face, or skincare starter set, all of those little kits that we all have. Those are a really good selling point because people want to see things quick and easy. I think their attention span on Facebook's like 6 seconds or 8 seconds in their scroll hold. So you want to stop them in that scroll hold. So you want them to see something that's like, okay, 5 minutes to do my makeup. Yeah, I want that. Something that's going to really appeal to them and trigger an emotion that's going to make them want to buy it. I hope that made sense. What else was I going to say? Oh, other things that you can always do to help your making it fun, sorry, I lost track, is I always play these little games. Well, I always play like some sort of game at least once a week to help my algorithm, and something fun where I can comment back to them and get to know a little bit more about them, because that's going to help later. And then Kayla, my sponsor who's watching, I was just going to mention that I always do maybe once a month, or if I start to feel like I'm in a slump, I'll do little like roulette mystery bags where I'll just get my bags and I'll line them up and I'll do like 10 or 15 at a time and I'll number them like mystery bags. And you can do $25 mystery bags, $20 mystery bags, whatever you want, but they look forward to seeing them, and I'll make them themed, like Halloween themed, Christmas themed, 4th of July themed. So each month has a theme, and they pick a number and they get that bag. And usually a way to really get them to buy a bag is something's free in one of them. So for instance, yesterday I did holiday bags. It was holiday Lipson's colors, $25. They were tax free, and one bag had a free silver glitter gloss. So they all wanted that free silver glitter gloss, so they bought a bag for $25. And in that bag you can put samples and you can put everything to get them to buy more later. Number 9, cross promotion. I've been working hard to find other either MLMs or boutiques, even if they're not around my area, and do cross promotion. So this can be any kind of boutique. It can be jewelry, clothing, anything. Find someone else that has a following and ask them, even if you really don't know them, hi, I follow you. I would love if we could do some cross promoting. You can post in my group and I'll post in your group, and maybe we can gain some more customers. It's a great way to get more of a following. I'm trying to read everyone's comments at the same time, but I can't. Okay, what else? So cross promotions. Find other people that you can cross promote with, because what's a better way than to grow than finding other people that already have a following, and then you have a whole nother in. Number 10, putting value in the product. We need to let them know that it is not just an eyeshadow. It is an eyeshadow that is waterproof, crease-proof, budge-proof. It's versatile. It can do more than one thing, and it's anti-aging. And then, heck, you could keep going. It's vegan, it's blah, 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 all these wonderful things that we are. So I never just say, pick an eyeshadow color, or look at these great eyeshadow colors. It's way more than just an eyeshadow, and we all know that. So we need to put value in that product so they can say, okay, I'll spend $22 on that color because it can do 2 things on my face and it's gonna stay all day. You have to put value into our products. You have to let them know how long they last. A foundation will last you from anywhere from 4 to 6 months. You have to tell them these things so they see the value behind it, and then they wanna buy it. So I always try to tell my team, don't just tell them that you sell foundation. You sell a foundation that's packed full of skincare, that's oil-free, that's not gonna budge on your face, that will never leave a foundation line. You wanna tell them all of the great things about it, because it's not just a foundation. Okay, so that was 10, and I will put these in the comments, but I have a few other little pointers on closing a sale. So let's see. These are just some tips for closing a sale. So this is in person or on social media. We get to that point where someone's commented and they say, oh, I think I like that, or I might want that, or you might have someone in person who's in limbo. Here's some things that you can do to get them to bite the bullet and to buy. Creating a sense of urgency, I think that that's huge, and you can do this in your post and in person. So for instance, check out the new Prism Gloss. I only have 10 left. They are limited edition. Hurry and get them while you can. Anything with a sense of urgency is going to make them want to buy it. Or this is a limited edition. Hurry and buy it. Or I have 2 left. They don't have to know those things if they're true or not true, but you're pushing them to get it. Of course, being knowledgeable about what you sell. showing the ease of it. So if someone's, I think I want the foundation, but I don't know what color I am, I will say, I can easily color match you. Send me a selfie with no filter and tell me what color the veins are on the back of your wrist. And then all you have to do is send me your email address and I will invoice you. Or if someone says, well, I think I know what I want, but I don't know how I'm gonna pick all the colors. I make it very simple for them. Well, here's the color chart. I'll help you decide, and once you do, just place your order on my website. Like, you leave them with a call to action where they see exactly where to click, exactly where to order, because that makes it easy for them. I've noticed so many times that people, when they're on my Facebook group or whatever, they don't have any idea how to order, and you can say it a million times, people don't know, so you need to give them clear-cut directions for here's your next step for moving forward and placing the order. And then this is all going back to that being personal, but not being salesy and knowing their needs. So when someone says, well, I think I want rose gold glitter shadow scents, I send them a little message. Hey, I saw that cute picture of your kids. They're adorable. Here's a little bit about the rose gold shadow scents and a few pictures of it on. Like, I want to make that personal and not salesy. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to get my chicken scratch notes all typed up, and I will put this into either the comments or the top part here, so you can have these 10 and keep them close and think about them when you're going about your day-to-day business. So maybe you can increase your PV, and you will increase your PV and earn trips and your gifts for Cinna sales. What do you do when people won't pay full price and they want it cheap? I need advice. Well, I think that's when you talk about the value of it. I will rarely give 15% off, which is, I know, is what the highest we can give. Just like Black Friday is the only time I'll do that. I let them know the value in the product, so then they see that it doesn't need to be discounted. Maybe I'll say something like, if you get the foundation, I'll throw in a free foundation brush. I won't discount the product, but I will give them something for free. Once they see that it's not just a foundation, that it's all of these things, or it's not just a shadow scent, eyeshadow, it's all of these things, that puts value in it, and then they'll pay full price. Okay, if there's more questions, I'll answer them as they pop up, and I guess that's it. My nerves went away, thank goodness. Okay, I hope that helped. I'm here to help if anyone needs help, and that's it. Bye guys, love you all.